Okay, so I'm doing a little tutorial on how to dye this shirt. I know people ask me to do it, so this is the orange I showed you. It's just in like the packet. This is just water, hot water. I have it boiling because it's good to simmer it if you're going to do it stovetop, but I'll show you another way too. It's in a bucket. I got the navy blue going. I was going to dye the shoes, but they kind of came out purple, so I'm just going to put them in black dye maybe tomorrow if you want to see that one. So you just pour it in here, like that. This thing came in such good handy for like picking the clothes up. So you pour it in there. So make sure there's no navy blue on this spoon. And then just like stir it for a minute. Let the dye kind of dissolve. And I'll show you in a minute. The navy blue, you can put anything in there, like jeans, anything. The shoes kind of came out like a little bit lighter, I guess, I don't know. They came out kind of purpley, so I don't like them. So I'm just gonna wait and put them in black dye tomorrow. But you can also do like kids' school uniforms. Like I'm gonna, like a faded shirt like this. I'm gonna put it in the navy blue dye. So I'm just going to grab one of these wife beaters. So I want to make this orange, and you got to first make it damp by putting it under water, warm water. It's easiest to do it with whites. You can dye any color, but whites are the best. I know. My mom taught me how to do this. So then you can see, just make sure the shirt's open, because if not, you'll get like a tie-dye effect. But see how it's already picking up? And then you can simmer that in there for a while. So you just want to make sure it evenly goes in. Go to the dollar store, get yourself some of these. Or if you have like the other barbecue kind. So you got to keep kind of like opening it and separating it. And look, like you just let it simmer. And the longer you leave it in there with the less water, the darker it gets. About 30 minutes is like the longest you can't leave it in there like 24 hours, like with the bucket method, because it's not going to get any darker. You're just going to be wasting your time. So, and like I said, you can put bras to match. They have every color too. They have like pink, purple, red, black. You can do it with white clothes, and I'm spilling it everywhere. You can do it with white clothes. So make sure I didn't get that on my shirt. And just like stained clothes. Kind of wipe it up, like you see how I just splattered that? Wipe it up as you go along, because over here you can see I already dyed and made a navy blue stain, so that's gonna just like simmer. I'm just gonna put it at like a low heat, and I'll just keep mixing that one around. Then I'm gonna show you the bucket method, and don't mind, I got stuff everywhere. It kind of just spilled and splattered. My daughter was helping me, and you know how that goes, so. Imagine if my camera fell in the freaking bucket. So I don't know if you can see, but here is the navy blue. It's in there, it's been soaking for a while. I am going to move my camera so you guys can somewhat see. So this is what the navy blue looks like. It's pretty much done. It's been in there for about 30 minutes or so. It's just in hot water. There's two different ways to do it, the bucket method or the pot method, which the pot is more effective, but I like using the bucket too because it's easier, so like that. The bucket's easier if you want to dye more than one things or large objects, like shoes. That's why I used it for shoes. Then I have another bucket here, and I'm going to fill it with like warm water, because I'm going to get the dye out of this one now. So you just want to squeeze it as much as you can, and then you're going to stick it in another and kind of just rinse the color out. See how I'm just kind of rinsing it now? Until the water runs clear, you just keep doing this. Put it in a bucket instead of holding it under the faucet, because the bucket kind of like gets the stuff from the inside out. So maybe longer, but it gets it cleaner, quicker. And then you have to stick this, after you wash it, you can stick it in your dryer and it will like shrink, or what is it called? Stain the dye into it. So while that one's just soaking and getting the color out, I'm going to show you guys this shirt right here, which is my son's school shirt. It looks like this. It's just faded and old. So I'm going to make sure it's the right side in, unbutton any buttons, and I'm just going to dip it in. That. This goes for jeans too. If you have jeans, you can dye them darker blue. The black and the dark's really fun because you can change. You can see like the color, like it worked like instantly, and the color doesn't fade. It's not like going to be like some faded ass shirt when you're done with it. It's going to look nice. Like so. They have gray too, and I think I'm going to go back and get it. So this one will be extra dark because it's already a dark shirt. So we're just going to leave that soak. And I'll finish rinsing this so you guys can see what it looks like. But it's just called RIT Dye. It's really simple. It's not like I'm really have to show you anything. Just the people that didn't know like about this. They do sell something out there that you can do this with. And they have a white one too, so you can put your stuff in white and make it brighter, like whites, like any kind of stains, like armpit stains or blood stains or stuff like that. It takes it right out. So my shirt is almost done. And it's looking pretty good. Let me just give it one last squeeze. Make sure it colors out of it. And here is the shirt when it's done. It's the same wife beater, but it'll actually fit me better. My stomach won't be hanging out, and it's navy blue. So cool, cool, cool. Definitely happy with that. So now I'm gonna lay this down for a minute, and then I'm gonna go throw it in the dryer so it can like stain up. So let me just set this down. Then I'll flip you back over to the orange, and that's pretty much it. And like I said, you can use this for buckets and buckets and buckets of clothes. It says on the package how many actual like things you can dye, how much clothing you can dye. So let me just get these tongs again. And see how our shirt's doing. Oh yeah, it's definitely getting very orange. So see, now I got a white wife beater and I turned it orange, and now it matches my sandals I bought. So I'm gonna let that simmer. That's gonna stay in there for a while. So I don't want to keep you guys just watching. That's pretty much it. How to dye clothes, stain things. Like I said, you can dye anything: shoes, hats, coats, jeans. If you want something whiter, you can get the white dye and put it in there. Black, maybe you have like stained things. I had a pair of jeans that I had that time in a month and bled right through, and I stuck them in dye before and changed the entire color because they were expensive and I didn't want to throw them out. So there's like all different reasons you could use this, especially like stained things and kids' clothes. Or if your clothes are fading, you have a nice red shirt and it's fading, you can throw it in some of this, and 20, 30 minutes later you have a shirt. You can even leave it in there for 10. It's really up to you how dark you want it. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys liked it, and it's called RIT Dye at Rite Aid, Walgreens, Target. Yeah, so see ya.